Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute.
And the finish! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pull it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Out towards the flank. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pelé running with the ball. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to play him in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Hit!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is as far as they're going to go. In with the challenge. Nice-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Might want to be careful there.
Mateus. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Algeria deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Edmilson. Pele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff is herring after that one. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Martinez will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy the
Shot a goal!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi picks it up out wide. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mateus. Looking for the run. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Hullet. He's looking wide. Played back in. Might be danger here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To increase the lead. Wonderful save by Martinez. And that has put paid to that. Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Now it's Messi.
Been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. De Jong. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side,
And
misery on the other.
Today, please take some
It's an
time out
eye-catching
to give your
scoreline,
support to our
but it's
better
a fair
stadium
reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again. Can he get it through? De Jong. Pele. Now it's Pele. Oh, strongly challenged there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That has been cut short. That's a little off target. Vinicius Junior. Kubo. Now it's Bale. Rijkaard. Kukçu. Spread out to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Pedri. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Algeria appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Oh, cracking. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Foot in. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Hit! Kukçu. Mateus. Saliba proves too strong, too smart. Could move up a gear here. De Jong. Now it's Bale. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Kubo. Mateus. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Kimmich. Mateus stood up well to him there. And he's gone backward here. He's tried one! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Algeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Kimmich. Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. Serves up across. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. He's a sharp little ball here. Mateus. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Kukçu. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Thuram. Pressure coming in from all directions. It's Bale! Gareth! Glittering Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A truly wicked... Can he finish? It's a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
They're still trying to make a game of this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome. Oh no, this does not look good. Kimmich. Oh, there's a probing ball. De Jong. And this is Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kubo! Mateus aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Saliba. He's had it taken off him.
There will be 3
Now
minutes
it's
at
Bale.
a time.
Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Kubo. He's got away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pedri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pinches it off him. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Hullet. And he's in on goal. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
With the
And
owner
after
of a
all of
blue
that, Jim,
car
what are you
parked
thinking?
outside the
Well, the
stadium
look on the
gate,
manager's
kindly
face
remove it.
says it all.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Bullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mateus, Mbappe, defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Hullet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. And here's Kubo, showing good feet. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to play him in. Mateus. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's no... And the shot! Goal! Morocco! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Messi has it in a wide position. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with every...
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi, he's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. He's gone for goal! Vieira. Looking for options for movement, and he's had it nicked away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Hullet. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pelé. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Thuram. Vieira. Now it's he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Morocco have the chance to go the other way.
Morocco really should be happy to let this half run out now and
Has a shot! And that wasn't far away.
he's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Pinches it off him. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Pele! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hullet.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Saliba. That's Cannavaro. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Morocco leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we're underway again. Morocco carrying a one-goal lead. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. You can run onto that. And a chance! Morocco do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Bale. And he plays one through. He's through, big chance, must be! Courtois gets good distance on it. Courtois did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff. Mateus. And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cruyff quietly revving up. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. And he's found the way past. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Bale. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. He has found the way through. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. It was bound to happen, destined to happen. A goal for the 500 man. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Morocco still have the cards to affect this game. In with the challenge. Mateus. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. De Jong. Thuram is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And here's Messi.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pele has got himself a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Mateus! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. That's very neat. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Sticks it away. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Morocco surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Kaka. And it's Thuram. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. That's a lovely, neat pass. And Hullet! Superb from Hullet! A finish right from the top draw. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Morocco could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus. And it's Kaka. Knocks it into space. And that's it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Hullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Portugal.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. So that's got things underway. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been cut out, well played. Great defending, strong and determined. Neatly clipped into space. Hullet, and Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he was quick to react. Distributed tidily. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's there to get it away. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bojan. And it's Schneider. Pelé. Now it's Hullet. Morocco finding their passes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Edmilson. De Jong. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. That's beautifully weighted. That is a crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pass is just off target. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Hullet. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's been caught napping! Pelé. De Jong. Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Dink through. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Forward it goes. Pelé. Now that's well seen too. De Jong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Pelé. He could be in here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pelé. Schneider. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, really good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Quality ball. Pele. And the shot's on here. Chance for a shot! They've scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Morocco have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever...
Messi! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Morocco leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 21.
And the action is back on the way.
11, Messi.
Morocco carrying a 1-goal lead.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, no joy this time. Morocco different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Edmils has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Kubo stood his ground strongly. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Pele has created 1 goal already. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's come loose. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a shade optimistic. Kubo is offering some sort of an... It's Bale!
Bale really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Morocco have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And this is Bale. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Morocco have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Substitutions taking place.
Portugal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Morocco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Morocco are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Leicester calmly anticipates. Nice-looking ball. Floated through. Cleared without hesitation. Bellingham. Bale. Morocco looking to pass their way through. Thuram. No, again there's no way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great ball and he's in, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Bale goes short. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Pelé. Oh, super. Decent chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Madrid making an early change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
This is Messi. Nice control. Now there's a fine ball. He is having a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Pelé, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's been cut out, well played. Ronaldinho. And this is Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. Knocks it out wide. Deep cross.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Ronaldinho looking for the run. Look at the Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Jong. Oh, this looks sharp. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's face-to-face with the keeper. Great chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Del Piero, not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a very good run.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's picked out the run, and he's on his way. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Madrid finding their passes. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Ibrahimovic takes control of it and he's on the move. Ronaldinho. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Morocco really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Morocco are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 8.
There's the start of the second half.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 23, el dorsal 17. Cambio
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to play it through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tele could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Thuram cuts it out. And here's Saka.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's bustling through here! Now it's Hullet. Can he finish? Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's looking wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Morocco perhaps contemplating their next change here. Played out to the right. Ronaldinho. Tele finds himself offside. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Zanetti gets it clear. Caicedo. Ronaldinho. Now he's got space here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Edmilson. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Lovely, now then.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hullet. Hullet. That's good play. De Jong. Tele. He's free. He has got space. Tele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Bale. Threads one in. And the finish! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch. And
the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Played back in. Tries to get it clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's being shifted off it. Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pull it. Bale. De Jong. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Quality ball. Has a look and place it forward.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Just eases him off the ball. De Jong. And the through ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's beaten the last man. It's Bale! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Morocco pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a...
Kubo! Pedri. Now it's Bale. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Can he get it through?
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball.
And Messi! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Messi with the short one. That is lovely. Lorenzo Insigne. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good alertness. And this is Bale. And he's straight offside. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Morocco replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Morocco presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Morocco have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit...
Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, all eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
And it's Luis Suarez, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Luis Suarez! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Cruyff, looking tidy in possession here, and this is Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Zanetti. Oh, it's a searing run, he is a man on a mission. Zanetti, cross to the back post. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. De Jong.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Morocco, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Tries to play it through. Maldini makes the interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time. He's having a go! Beautiful from naked! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give this...
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And the keeper gets his hands on it. Cruyff. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good-looking ball. Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Messi. Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He slings it. It's a mighty effort! Edmilson. Maldini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Hullet. Messi. He's come in hard. Messi. Nedved. No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly did.
It's Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Morocco looking to pass their way through. And the shot!
Well,
and that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
El ganador de la camiseta oficial del equipo que sorteamos hoy será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de unos segundos. Cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Zanetti. Looking for the run. Now it's Pelé. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. He's a Can he finish? It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And here's Hullet. And he's had a hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Bale. Pirlo does well to get it back. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Kubo, a lot of space ahead of him. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Luis Suarez. Maldini. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking to play it. Bale! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bale deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Bale looking for options for movement. Zanetti pings it across. Morocco perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tries to pass it through. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the shot! Danger averted for now. And it's Bellingham. Bale. Can he get it through? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Bale. Threads one in. Morocco are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That's good running with the ball. And here's Bale.
Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Bale. And he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. Bale.
So here comes the substitution.
El dorsal 23, Luis Suárez. El dorsal 10, Messi. El
Zanetti.
dorsal 19, el dorsal 8, Pirlo. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Pele
9,
does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
El dorsal 11, Villa. El dorsal
Nice
14,
looking ball.
Neymar. El dorsal
Thuram.
17. El dorsal
Time
13.
added on
Habrá
will be
2 minutos de
2
descuento.
minutes. Now it's Villa. Now, can they get him away? Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's that. Morocco perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pele, now it's Hullet. Knocks it into space, and it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! Messi, Hullet. Oh, super ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Best. Chouameni. Some really good ball movement. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shot could be on. Pass somewhat off target. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Best shoots! And he's gone direct here. Still goalless at the moment. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. De Jong, they're urging him to shoot. Now that is a hefty challenge. Now it's Hullet. And here's Messi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Chouameni.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no...
Can he finish? On the balls, and one more try! And he's taking no chances there. That's the keeper's ball. Ups for safety. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rice. And it's Ferry. Chouameni. Best, very much a man of this moment. Irwin. For Rice. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. Chance for a shot! Looking for options from... In he goes again! Goal! Morocco! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Morocco have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor.
And Hullet! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's Rice. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Batistuta. Grealish going face-to-face with his great rival. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Shot at goal! Ruud Gullit! That is just a piece of art! That is a gem! An absolute gem! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
He's got away. Tries a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
And we have our very first corner.
Messi plays it short. Thuram.
And here's Gullit. Grealish, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is lovely. Chooses to go back. That's very neat. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Morocco are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And here's Grealish. Saliba. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Edmilson. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Messi. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And this is Cruyff.
Oh, nice touch.
Pelé. He's had a shot! It's in! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's picked his way through. In it comes. Oh, the clearance is short.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Gullit. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Messi stood his ground strongly. And here's Gullit.
Gullit really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rijkaard. In with the challenge. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rice.
2 added minutes.
Grealish did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And there is the half-time whistle.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Morocco certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Morocco are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution.
Here we go again then. And the pass is intercepted. Rice. Morocco different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And the shot! And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Fulham get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that's well spotted. Now it's Bidoodan. That's an imaginative pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Bidoodan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Bidoodan. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certain...
There's the shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Bale!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without complication. Saliba. Morocco do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Bernardo Silva. Kubo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rice. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Bale. Now it's Pelé. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, just shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Rice tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
Fulham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Bidoodan.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Coming on the field, number 18.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Number 21.
If you were looking at the shopping
Mbappe.
list of what you
Number
need
10,
in a top defender,
Ronaldinho.
that's it.
Number 22, Let's. Number 7,
He is through here.
Bruno
That is
Fernandes.
good alertness. Bellingham. And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. Always onto this. He might be in here. Great chance. It's in. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the shot's on here. Chance, surely! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has not gone well. Pull it. Morocco are looking to go forward now. That's a shade optimistic. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Kubo. Chance! He scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, there's a probing ball. Driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Bullish
Minute
header!
has been indicated.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Hullet. 4 added minutes on the board. Wirtz gets into a good position. Pele. Bellingham. Bale. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite... Thank you.